Salutations, all my friends and family, fans and followers of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another edition of The Revolution. Thank you for joining us here for episode 83. I am always and forever your host with the most from the east to the west coast, like peanut butter on your breakfast toast, Emperor Zita. We are coming to you as always from the Fortress of Solitude here in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. So this week, to mark the absolute beginning of the Christmas season, we have the Santa Claus Parade. That's right, all the floats, some of the music, some of the cool things we saw. We head down to the 109th annual parade, the first one for both my children and my wife. One more shout out to Rob for the greatest mayor I have ever had the pleasure of watching here in Toronto. Anyways, that is enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby. Here we go.
What? Go away. Okay, Santa's what? It's over 10 months. Now says num num. And he's trying to say good. Speaking of which, he almost said uncle. So uncle. Still eats like a pig. Absolute maniac. We've got 4 teeth. Fifth one in the works. Now he pulled himself up now. His crib, playpen. Next he pulled himself up. Oh wow, my parents placed against the coffee table and was actually shifting sideways. A little step sideways. And then he fell down. And just Santa was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he stood apparently with Daddy. He stood solo with no holding on to anything for apparently like 7 seconds. So the headache pull begins in 2 weeks. And I never went to work. Very excited. My birthday on Wednesday. 32, not 65, dumbass. I quit. Go away.
Devilish eyes. That's when she put my hand in between her thighs.
Excuse me!
What a waste of a Monday Night Raw. Country Raw was not cool at all. There weren't even any country-themed alumnists on the show. You have Country Raw and you don't have the honky tonk man show up. SmackDown wasn't much better. So this week is Survivor Series, and I think it is probably the worst Survivor Series I can remember. On the pre-show, we have Kofi Kingston taking on our newly turned man. He's gone back to Evil where he should have stayed in the first place, and Kofi's going under because they need to push Miz as a heel again.
Are you listening? Awesome!
Then there's the bathroom break waste of time match, the 7-on-7 Elimination Divas tag match. I don't really care who's on each team. All I know is one is being led by AJ Lee and one by one of the Total Divas. Like I said, this is a waste of time. Doesn't matter which team wins, we all lose. Let's go with Team AJ for the win, even though it should be Natalya versus AJ in a submission match. Then there's the WWE Intercontinental match with the brand new champion, Big E Langston, taking off the not-so-perfect son. Langston is so going over, he's not going to drop the title this quickly. Especially not to Joanna, Michael McGillicuddy, Curtis Axel, and the hastily put together Shield and the Real Americans versus the tag champs, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, the Usos, and a returning yet still injured Rey Mysterio. I think the face team is going to win, unless they want to show the dominance of the Shield. If they were smart, they'd have Roman Reigns be the last survivor.
You can hear me.
At least we have John Cena on the pay-per-view, even though he's facing Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight title, when it should be Damien Sandow, or even at the very least a triple threat. Super Cena is walking out with the title. No other explanation needed. Then there's the WWE Championship match with the Big Slow versus Randy Orton. This is going to be the biggest waste of time of the night. There's no way these two are going to have a great match. It's going to suck just like most of the pay-per-view does. And Randy Orton's going to find a way to walk out with the title.
It's close time.
Finally, the match I'm looking forward to the most, the Wyatts, Harper and Rowan, versus the best in the world and Daniel Bryan. That's right, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan walking out victorious unless we see another member of the Wyatt family causing a no contest. This will be the best match of the night because CM Punk and Daniel Bryan are both in it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
You know who else I wish was wrestling? Zack Ryder. I wish he had a spot in some kind of match at the pay-per-view. Survivor Series used to be an excuse for everybody to get a paycheck, but without the classic traditional 5-man matches, Zack Ryder does not get on the pay-per-view.
No.
He did get on Raw for about 3-4 seconds, talking to the band that wasted our time, and that's all we saw him for the week.
I am favorite fruit!
Hello Zita Nation, we are down here at the 109th Santa Claus Parade. The first time for the kids, so it's going to be great. We're going to check out some floats and show you guys everything that we're going to see down here. I have my reindeer with me today. Catherine with her bright red nose. And we have Prince Anthony with us here today.
It's like a hearse.
It does. On the other side, is he? There's Luca right there.
Yep. Look at that. Oh no, cotton candy lady got right in my way. See, look, Rob Ford came to the parade. Hopefully somebody throws a couple Molotov cocktails on that float.
She wants you, Shane.
A giant Tim Hortons cup, that is awesome! I want one of those giant donuts. Look, a bear and a snowman! And here is the Canadian Tire float. Whoa! That's cool. Ooh, Toronto Star.
Hey, that was my first. Where's his costume? Gingerbread has his Tarzan costume.
Ready to blow that back up for you? Change his voice a little bit.
Hey, look, CM Punk. No, the 3 bears, but there's only 2 of them. Those are the biggest Lego men ever. I don't think they would fit on any of the toys I have at home. Yeah. genetically modified meat float.
Happy New Year! Oh no, not.
Okay, so you guys passing some of the toys down this way? And I had Mrs. Claus would be 19 years old.
Look at the horse.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Merry Christmas to everyone out there.
We saw Santa!
Awesome.
It was awesome!
It was good. That was my first Santa Claus Parade too. My parents never took me.
Boo! Everybody's having a party. Oh, Merry Christmas. I'm Burger. I catch the bad guy. Batman, because he's a joker. I sound like you. No, Batman. Can I see? Let me see his card. So it's Batman. See Lego. Good Lego. By second. Can I please have a little bit, Papa? Can you make me potato? Mashed potato. Can I think that you please? Please. I love you. Boo. I'm doing a pop stuff. Are you putting my finger? He's using on the lesson. The thing. Why are you loving it for me? My baby likes it. Baby Jesus likes it. There was a little baby. Oh my Lord. There was a little baby. Oh my Lord. There was a little baby. Oh my Lord. He laid in Bethlehem. He made a baby Jesus. Oh my Lord. He made a baby Jesus. Oh my Lord. He laid in Bethlehem. Who?
People, it is comic book day. That's right, it's comic book day, and I'm here with my little sidekick today who seems to be in a great mood. Kind of chilly outside, but we're dressed up nice and warm, so we're headed down to Excalibur Comics to see Rob and Fred, our prophet and our expert. And once again, it's just me and the little prince today. Magz is going Christmas shopping. Catherine, once again, is at school. We're headed down to Excalibur Comics. No Paul, no David this week, so we will see you soon, people. See you soon, people. They didn't even make it off the subway. We're back. So we're back down here at Excalibur Comics. Unfortunately, Anthony didn't make it awake. See, he just didn't make it. He fell asleep as we rode up here on the subway. But we're still gonna head upstairs, talk to Rob and Fred, see who else is around today. Maybe we'll even run into Big Mike. So we'll see you guys upstairs. But now it's time for the Steps of Doom. That's right. Steps of Doom.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
Life is good. That's it. This is what Mark Waid we've got two comics, both produced by him. The Indestructible Hulk. Let's get with this one. I like the story, but unfortunately there's something I'm not too crazy about, and that's the artwork. It's got this cartoony style which does not suit me. I already expressed my disapproval of it last month, I should say, but now I'm going to do it again because I want them to get a decent artist to do the Hulk. Damn it! You know? Hulk smash, Fred smash. Get it? So come on. The thing about Daredevil, another Mark Waid book, which is quite good, is that the style suits it, so it's not too bad. And so we're having basically the famous second banana monsters from the Marvel Universe appear with Daredevil in the storyline. And again, it's not the way it's handled is handled actually quite well. Now, I'm not against the cartoony style of artwork, no, don't get me wrong there. But I prefer it better on something like, say, Daredevil, where the artist is half decent, as opposed to the Indestructible Hulk, which is all too on my bad taste. If you want something nicely drawn,
Okay, the X-Men. Now what's really nice about this issue is that Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson are doing the artwork in this, and it just is beautiful stuff, okay? X-Men number 7, pick it up, because if you want some good-looking chicks in comic books, you got it right here in this book. Moving on, of course, and then we're doing another Marvel book. What's that, Fred? As opposed to all those great classic DC crap? I mean, what work that we have there? See, I don't have anyone dispute, what's better, Marvel or DC right now, so I will push Marvel just to piss off certain individuals. Anyway, another book I would strongly recommend is, of course, the Avengers right here. The storyline's continuing on, and again, nice work by Francis Hugh. This is great artwork. I would recommend if you want to, this is part of the Infinity storyline. Okay, there we go.
What's going on, Gary?
As opposed to?
Oh, let's see. Yesterday I was looking at a video. It was called Weather Modification 101. Apparently this guy, Dutch Sensei, put on his YouTube opinion that the Philippine hurricane Haiyan was actually created off the island of Guam and just devastated Philippines. And then a Filipino news agency sort of discredited what he was saying. Like this, they had a guest speaker named Dr. Langme, and he said this guy Dutch Sensei was a conspiracy guy, and all the technology he thought about creating hurricanes and earthquakes didn't exist. But anyways, this is his response after that 14-minute newscast that he was a conspiracy guy and didn't know what he's talking about. So in this 1 hour video, he showed you all the different types of technology, all the government papers, all the military admissions of what kind of technology they were using, and non-military people are using this type of technology and modify weather. They used to say, I guess the Illuminati would say, never let a crisis go to waste. So therefore, you had the Philippine crisis.
Like a failed Philippine, or not even one.
Now they need donations.
How do you do that?
I'm sure the Red Cross will
okay, your defense.
We go back maybe 9 years ago.
A couple of pointers or a field.
Indonesian tsunami. You'll find out that the Red Cross raised $500 million, of which they only spent $50 million in the Aceh province that got devastated by the tsunami. They collected $500,000 for that province, and they only spent $50 million, and it's still devastated. I'm not too sure what the $50 million went to. But anyways, if they kept $450 million, like they said, for future disasters, at 10% per year, they'd be getting like $45 million for the last 9 years. So then Haiti hit, and they collected $1 billion, and yet 2-3 years later, Haiti is still devastated and hasn't been rebuilt. So technically, the Red Cross should have about $2 billion by now for the Aceh province tsunami and the Haiti disaster. Yet both haven't been really rebuilt or saved or whatever per se, or brought back to normalcy. So I'm sure Philippines, they're gonna plead for donations again. Yet they probably have $2 billion because of those 2 previous disasters. I don't see them actually going in to again help people. They're just going to ask for donations.
Well, that's all, folks. So ends another episode of the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here this week, and come back next week for a brand new episode of The Revolution right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of my other episodes right here on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel, one word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD. Check them out on iTunes, pick up their t-shirt, and follow them on Twitter for all the news about their brand new album at Drop Dead Pinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for all my wit and wisdom at Emperor Zita, and head down to Excalibur Comics for all your Christmas shopping comic book related needs. And I am the Legend Killer.